Hey everyone, I am Arlena Gafford, and in case you don't know my story, I started Avon 11 years ago, and I just really started for a little bit of extra money, but the more I started learning about Avon, I thought, oh my gosh, I could turn this into a full-time career and work my own hours and be my own boss. So with this, I decided to go from just wanting to make a little bit of extra money when I joined 11 years ago to now I am a homeschool mommy and help my daughter with her daughter as well. So I am a grandmother, Graham. So this business can really open up a lot of doors for you. So today I want to talk about customers and how you can maximize your customer list. What do you do with your customers? So this is very important in this business. We want to create a relationship with our customers, and we want to really have some activities that we do every single campaign with our customers. So if you're on, comment, say hey, let me know where you're coming from. Our group is growing, so I'm excited to see all of our Avon reps in here. So with our customers, you want to create that customer list or update your customer list if you haven't already. This list is going to be one of the most important lists that you have in your Avon business. So you can create it. I really highly suggest the address book in Web Office that we've spoke about the last couple of days. You can print that off, or you can go to naturallybeautifultips.com, and there is under the free resource section, you can actually go in, print off the customer list, and keep up with it that way. And I really suggest doing the best way possible that works for you. So I've done my brochures, my customer list, many different ways, some online, some in person. I've even put sticky notes on my brochures and said, one sticky note on one brochure said Carla, and then Miss Carolyn, Peggy G, Peggy B, and I've put that on each brochure, so when I go and deliver, I know who I actually delivered to, and then I can use that to follow up with. So many different ways that I have done this to really work my business and to make sure everyone got a brochure. So I'll share the sticky idea in just a little bit. I am on my way to go deliver some more books and some more orders, but I wanted to come out and share with you what today's activity is. So first, you want to create or update your customer list. That is important. That is huge for your business, no matter if you're wanting to make $50 or if you want to make $5,000. So start there. Now, part two to this is, what do you need to do every single campaign to maximize your customers? Okay, so how are you going to get those orders? How can you maximize this customer list? It's great, you can have 500 people on this list, but if you don't sit here and do a few activities with them, it's not going to be beneficial for you. Okay, so one, you want to give them the brochure. So this is my brochure going out today. So I have my recruiting label on the front. Then I have my online store label on the back, and this is of course campaign 12, and I know campaign 11 is fixing to end, but some of my customers, I went ahead and did an early order so they could have their Mother Day gifts if they wanted Mother Day presents come in. So they're getting campaign 12 today, where other customers were still getting campaign 11 this past week. So you really want to think about how you're going to do your brochures. You can mail your brochures. I highly suggest campaign mailer if you're going to mail, because the post office, it's just too expensive to do it there. So when you use campaign mailer, you're going to pay a third of the cost than you would at the post office. So always do that. And if you're going to use campaign mailer, you want to start now for probably campaign 14, so you're doing it ahead, but it's going to help you. Now, every campaign, every customer on your customer list, unless they shared with you, they do not want to book every time, but every customer, every campaign gets a brochure. That is your very first step after you create your customer list or update it. Step number 2 is have samples. You can even just buy one sample of something. You don't have to give them a whole bag full of samples, but we have different things coming out. So if you see something like Father's Day is coming up, so today would be really good to give out those men cologne samples, because Father's Day is the next holiday, and they can start seeing what their husbands, their sons, even what the wives would like for their guys. So we are the ones that buy a lot for the men in our lives. So we really are the ones that we go, oh, well, we really like this cologne. And a lot of times they'll just go along with whatever we say. So you want to make sure your women customers have those men colognes, and even your guy customers do too. Okay. So samples are a great way. Number 3, if you can, this is not a have to, but if your budget allows, buy demo products. Have a basket of products, whether it's new products, current products. I actually have, let's see if I can show you the bracelet. I have, well, it's going to, okay. So can you see that? It is the Fierce and Fabulous bracelet out of campaign 13. So remember I shared the bracelets are really cute the other day, so I went ahead and got one. And this one says Fierce and Fabulous. So you want to wear the products, or at least put them in your basket, even if it's something that you're not sure that you would like or you don't want to wear, because then you can demo the products to your customers. They can buy from you right then. So that's tip number 3. And number 4, I know a lot of you have heard, but it is very, very important in this process. It's follow-up. So if you are putting your order in on Monday, then I suggest following up 2 days before. And I really suggest whatever day you really want your order to go in, then you actually tell your customers the day before. So this started back when I was just brand new in Avon and building my business in the first couple of years, and really growing from that $60 order to $1,000 and $1,500. What I did, my orders were due on Wednesday, and I was at school. I was in college. I could not put my orders in Wednesday morning. So what I shared with my customers were my orders went in Tuesday night. And so Monday and Tuesday, I literally sat down and called 125 people every other week. And by doing this, my orders literally went from $50, $200, $500 to $1,000 to $1,500. And by simply giving them a brochure every campaign, giving samples when I had money to, pay for the samples and do those extra things. When I had the extra money, do the demo products and show products on hand and let them buy products on hand. And then following up and literally doing that, you are going to maximize your customers, and you're going to see such a huge difference in your business compared to if all you do is pass out a book here or there. They might get one this, campaign 12, and then they might not get one until campaign 14 or 15. I promise you, if they really want to buy Avon and they love our products, and most people do, they're going to find someone who actually will give them a book every campaign and who will follow up. So, example, let's say the Avon rep down the road wasn't giving the doctor's office books consistently and going above and beyond with just those 4 steps that I just shared with you, but then I come in and I'm doing that, then guess what? They're going to buy Avon from me, where they're not going to buy Avon from the rep who is like sporadic. They might see her this month, and then they might see her in July, and then maybe in September if they're lucky, So you really have to set yourself up and be better than what you just want to set that example. You want to be the Avon rep that you want to be. Now, if you just want to, sell to your family and friends, and you don't care if, you make $100 or $5, then that's fine, because that's going to be your focus. So you really want to think about how you want this. But if you want to maximize, you definitely want to have your customer list, and you want to do those 4 steps every single campaign. I promise you, commit today. Start with campaign 12. Go in and order extra books if you don't have the extra books. So sit down this weekend or Monday. I know it's a busy weekend, but at least by Monday, update your customer list or create it if you have it, and then go in and order the books that you need for your customers on that list. Now, if they are too far for you to, drive and deliver a book to, then go in and send them the book link from your online store, because Campaign Mailer has already passed for Campaign 12. That's an easy way to get past that. And if you're not sure, because I know some of you have expressed, well, I don't know how to get customers, post a picture of this brochure on your Facebook wall and say, free Avon catalog, comment if you want one. And I'll put that in the comments here in just a second as well, so you can do that too. So just pull it. You can even go to my page, because I will post it on my page. And actually, you can pull it from there as well. So just pull it and do that with your customers and watch, because what I'm doing in a second, I'm actually delivering to a customer. Remember when I shared a few days ago, post the picture and see who wants an Avon book? Well, she placed an order, and I'm just going to go deliver that order. So you can do this. You can maximize your customers. It is beautiful outside today, so get out and get those books out. Go take the kids to the park if you want to, or go play at the playground at the restaurant, or whatever you want to do, and just take a couple brochures and pass it around to a couple moms that you see there. You don't have to make it like a 8-hour job, clock-in job that like normal a lot of people have. We don't have to do that. So my son actually has a friend, and they're playing Xbox and having fun, and I'm sure they're going to end up on the trampoline, and we're going to do some fun stuff, but I'm going to deliver a couple orders before we head out and do the other things. So it's doable. Maximize your customers. Let me know what you're doing. Comment, let's see, when you create or update your customer list, you want to comment that. So if you're creating your customer list, comment create. If you're updating your customer list, comment update. And then we're going to check back in Campaign 12 towards the end of it, around this time. So in 2 weeks from today, we'll check back and see how your Campaign 12 sales are compared to your Campaign 11 sales, and with you giving them brochures, at least a brochure, and then following up with them. Okay, so this is a little bit of accountability, so I definitely want all of you to check in. And if you're participating in this, comment I'm in. Okay, so comment create if you've got to create your customer list, comment update if you're updating your customer list, and comment I'm in if you're in on this challenge, because I promise you, you are going to grow. And Tracy is on. Tracy has listened to my tips over the years, and she is very close to bronze leader, so excited. Can't wait for her to title up. So she is working with her team, and she's actually taking some family time. So her daughter's got recital, and Mother's Day, is tomorrow. So she's doing some family things, but in the process, she's growing as well, and you can do that too. So I can't wait to see what all of you do. So talk to all of y'all soon, and don't forget to comment.